tie ball game. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Heading after it is Naquin. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Now to the plate, here is Nick Madrigal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Senzel is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Naquin is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
And now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Tyler Valley.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu, number 13 for him on the year, as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
you can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Brad Brock comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 31, Brad Brock.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. This year against right-handed pitching, Grandal hits a little over the 270 mark. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Luis Robert. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Just keeping him close. Stepping in now, Adam Eaton. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
TJ Antone comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. At the plate, Dylan Cease, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. A 1-ball, 1-strike count to the White Sox pitcher. Antone is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hit on the ground out to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now that second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Next, here is Nick Madrigal, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go down after it. He couldn't hold back. It's strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. White Sox on top, 5-1. Joey Votto back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Moncada in foul ground. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate is Nicholas Castellanos.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
First pitch on the way. And it's fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Down the left field line and deep. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down here 5-1. Amir Garrett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Yohan Moncada will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set and the pitch. Popped up, and that's going to land foul. 0-1 on its way.
One
Down and
ball,
away,
one
ball
strike.
1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Up next, Jose Abreu. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Hit hard to short. Senzel's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder,
Ready now for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Damn.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now into the box, Mike Moustakas struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Moustakas carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. Number 197 in his career, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. No outs, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
At the plate now is Tyler Naquin. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Two and one.
Count is
One of my
2-1.
pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Count.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Take a look at his numbers. A couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Fielded by Abreu. One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Heath Hembry will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Shogo Akiyama will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping up is Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
A 1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Next to dig in, Luis Robert. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. At the plate now, Adam Eaton, as he lines it out to center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and it remains 5-2. Liam Hendricks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
31, Liam Hendricks.
So striding in to start the ninth is Shogo Akiyama, and they could use a spark from him here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. A quick out number 1. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Joey Votto. As he will look at a curveball right on the black, apparently. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The Reds down to their last strike. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Chicago White Sox get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Dylan Cease with his 4th win this season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Liam Hendricks wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.